Natasha, take us through what's happening.
Well, very good afternoon to you, Nzing, and of course to our SABC viewers. We've just concluded an interview with the IEC chairperson, Glen Mashinini, and of course, as you stated there, he's been visiting 4 wards across Ekurhuleni, and of course, we're situated in Ward 27, where about 16,000 registered voters are going to be choosing their candidate of choice. Of course, we've got 5 contestants within this ward. I'm currently with an independent candidate called Audrey Steyn, and she's put her hat in the ring, and she hopes that the people of Ward 27 in Ekurhuleni will actually vote for her. Audrey, let's just walk and talk.
Sure.
So you're quite confident that you might be able to get a chance to actually win?
Absolutely. The community know me. I'm born and bred in Benoni. I've lived here my whole life. I know Benoni backwards and forwards. And the community of Benoni know what I've done for them in the past. And I'm sure they have the confidence in putting their service delivery as well as the other parts of the council profile and council portfolio into my hands. I've been here, I've lived in Benoni my whole life. And in the parties spend a lot of time in meetings, and they don't look after what the community wants. They look after what the party wants and what's good for the party. And as an independent, I'll do what is good for my community. My community will be the voice, and I'll vote in council for my community and not for a party. So it will be a collective community vote, not a party vote. It won't be a party choice. So it won't be a political choice. So that's why I have the confidence that my followers in Ward 27 will vote for me.
So, Audrey, we know that about 18 independent candidates are actually, contesting the second round of by-elections. Judging from the previous by-elections, the 11th of November earlier on this year, so many candidates actually put their hats in the ring, but unfortunately, not even one was voted for. Yesterday, I spoke to an IEC official, Mr. Mozeri, and he had said that the IEC has actually noticed a trend where independent candidates actually put their hats, and their names in the ring. But when it comes to being elected, none has been elected so far.
I think the independent candidates is a new concept in politics, and I don't think a lot of people understand what it means to stand as an independent. So the voters need to be educated on what an independent is. And the independents stand for the community. It's a community vote. They still stand in council. They still have the voice. So I think it's educating the community on what the difference is between a political party and what it stands as an independent. And I only think that's where the gap is. Once the gap has been closed, I'm positive that independents will, next election, show a lot more voters and possibly win a campaign.
Okay, thank you so much, Audrey. That was the independent candidate there, Audrey Steyn, saying that she is quite confident that members of this community here in Benoni, Ward 27 to be specific, will actually vote for her. Let's just go to the other marquees that we see here. We see the ANC. Councillor Jack Mering is actually putting his name in the hat. I'm told that he was a former DA councillor and then moved to the Good Party and now is with the ANC. I don't think these ANC members will be able to speak to us. We are told that an official from the ANC will actually come speak to us. But in the meantime, let's just probably go to the next stall here, the DA. So Nzinga and our SABC viewers, this was a DA, run municipality. I'm told that an ANC official is quickly coming. But in the meantime, let's just try to speak to a DA official here. Hi, sir. How are you? Can anybody from the DA speak to us? Let's just try get a DA member. Here's a candidate here. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good.
Perhaps your name, your surname, just for the purpose of our SABC viewers.
Certainly. My name is Lynette Joseph, and I'm representing the DA in Ward 27.
So, Lynette, are you confident that this ward will actually stay a DA ward? I know that your former colleague or member, Jack Mering, is now actually with the ANC. I was told that he was a former DA councillor. He then left the party. Can you tell us more about that, perhaps?
Sorry. So Jacques was the former candidate and he did resign from the party. But we are very confident that this is going to remain a blue ward. We are very happy with it. Our service delivery is always there. You just have to look at the places that we govern and you can see that we talk the talk, we walk the walk, and we will make it happen. So a vote for the DA is definitely the vote for service delivery.
Well, all that said and done, the November 11 elections, the by-elections that just happened in November last month, the DA didn't do quite well. I mean, the DA was actually the biggest losers within those by-elections. What makes it different now? I mean, what makes you more confident that this will stay a blue ward, like you say?
Look, obviously I can't speak for the previous by-elections. I wasn't there. I was running around like a crazy person this side. But I just know that I can only speak for myself at this point. And I know that my commitment to the community is paramount. And I lead with heart and with head.
Thank you so much. Well, that was the DA candidate within this ward saying that she leads with heart and with head and hopes that this ward, Ward 27 in Benoni, will actually stay a blue ward, like she says in her words. Let's just also check out the other parties and Zinga political parties like the EFF there, and we've got the FF Plus. Quite interestingly, so the FF Plus won quite a number of wards in the November 11 by-elections, more specifically in Gauteng and in the Northwest. We'll try get somebody from the EFF. Nobody? Has the official arrived? Nothing. Unfortunately, their official hasn't arrived as yet. Hopefully we'll get a chance to actually talk to them later on. Let's move to the FF Plus, and we've got Carl here, who's a candidate. He's contesting as well for this highly contested ward 27. How are you feeling? You were quite optimistic earlier on when I spoke to you.
Yes, no, I'm definitely very optimistic regarding the voting today, the by-election. I think we are definitely going to see massive growth in the area, but I'm not just going for the growth, I'm going for the win, and hopefully I can assist the community with better service delivery then.
Thank you so much. Well, that was Carl from the FF Plus. We do hope to actually get those outstanding party candidates, namely from the EFF and from the ANC. But Nzinga, mainly the one message is coming through from all these party contestants and candidates here in Ward 27, Ekurhuleni in Benoni, them saying that they're quite confident that they will win this highly contested ward. With that said, it's back to you in studio.
Natasha Phiri trying to get the voices of all the political parties there as those by-elections are underway. We know she will make a plan and give us an update a little bit later on.